Hi, so I'm here at the second hole at North Berwick East Links Glen Golf Club just to give you a little tip on how to hit chip shots from around the green. This is especially for people who have a problem with hitting the shots fat. I did a previous video where I talked about the fact that the left arm's got to rotate a little bit in the backswing to stop the leading edge just being the first thing that impacts into the ground. If you take the club too straight back with the leading edge looking down there, then you tend to catch the turf before the ball and you get really fat shots, or you try and avoid that by lifting up and you start thinning it. That rotation that I talked about is you start there and then the face slightly opens on the way back. So if you look at it like this, the back of the palm doesn't just keep looking down, it slightly opens. But sometimes people find that a little bit of an awkward concept to get their head around. And what I've found, the simplest way to achieve that same thing happening is actually from a weak grip. So if you set up, normally you would have one, maybe two knuckles that you can see on your left hand when you look down with your head in the middle. If you just turn that round so it's actually called a weak grip and you can't see any knuckles in this left hand and try chipping with that, you effectively get the face a little bit open in the swing. And it does the same thing as the rotation that I talked about earlier. So try a little shot like this. This is almost a slightly downhill lie off a fairly bare patch, bunker right in front of me, and not a shot that people who hit the ball fat would like very much. But if I go with the weak grip, so if I set up normally with the weak grip, I've got my feet a little bit open, I'm leaning a little bit forward, not much, hands in the middle, look at it from there, that's the setup, hands really close. Keep the face open and the ball has plenty of height and no problem hitting it fat. Try another one. Again, and you're not having to worry about too much about your technique with this. So you're not having to worry about how you're taking it back, anything like that. You're just trying to keep fairly still, like all the stuff you would do for a normal chip shot, where you're keeping the lower body still, keeping the arms just moving back, not a lot of wrist action, and a little bit of a turn through, and it tends to do the trick. So have a go with that weak grip on your chips. You can do it on chip and runs as well. It still goes fairly low, but it stops you getting them grabby and catchy on the turf or thin. You can hit almost slightly down and it uses the bounce. So have a go, see what you think, and let me know in the comments if it's helping you.